Hello. Hello, good evening. Can you all hear me and see me? Hello, Chun Hong. I hope you're feeling better. Okay, that's great. Right, let me just check my stream. Okay, that seems to be working. All right. Get this up and running. Okay, hello, Jaden, Xavier. Hello, kids. Thank you for joining me this evening. And I know you guys are all busy preparing for your exams in the next couple of days, so I'm going to keep this live stream pretty short. I'll start officially in 2 minutes time. It's 6:58 on my clock. At 7 o'clock I'll start the live stream proper, and I'll go through the content. I aim to finish in half an hour, and then we'll have a short quiz, and I'll show you some of the small prizes I prepared for you, just to test out whether Kahoot can work in this whole flow of live stream, and whether it will add some fun to our live streaming experience. Okay, so if you guys can see and hear me clearly, can you please give me a thumbs up on the YouTube live chat channel? Okay, just give me a thumbs up, or a good will be fine. All right, that will also let me measure how much of a lag there is between when I'm saying something and when you respond. All right, okay, it's about a 30-second lag. Hello, Sishan. I'm glad you can join us. Great. All right. Okay, wonderful, great. 1 minute countdown. Hello, Ziting. All right. Jaden. All right, that's great. Okay, so I think we have about 10 of us. That's a very goodly number. I know some of you can't make it because you have tuition or you're preparing for tomorrow, so no worries. This will be a really short live stream. I won't take up too much of your time. And after this, you can go and have an easy night, relax, and just flip through and review the materials that we have already covered. We've done quite a lot of practice. So I'm reasonably confident that if you are careful, you will be able to do quite well tomorrow, okay? All right, let's see, who else is online? Okay, wonderful. All right, a couple of seconds, we'll get down to it. So remember that along the way as I'm presenting, if you have any questions or if you encounter anything in your revision that you'd like to ask me about, you can always contact me through the usual chat group. You can do it through this WhatsApp live chat, this YouTube live chat as I'm going along through this live stream, or you can do it through Edmodo, okay? I've posted some commonly misspelled words. Those were the words that I tested you for spelling. They were called the spelling gremlins, if you remember. Okay, I posted the spelling gremlins in Edmodo, and I'll be covering them towards the end of this presentation as well. Okay, so good evening everyone. It's 7 o'clock. I'm going to get started punctually on this live stream. Hello Megan, thanks for joining us. So today I'm just going to review not everything, but just a few selected things to remind you of, just in case you've forgotten, going into tomorrow's SA2 exam. All right, so let me get started. So for those of you who are just tuning in and are not able to comment, if you have any questions, you can always ask me tomorrow morning, but I'll try to answer as many questions as I can. If there are any, I hope there shouldn't be too many, through this live chat and this live stream. All right, so without further ado, let's get down to it. Okay, so very quickly, you'll have an hour and 50 minutes for the exam tomorrow for paper 2, and this is my suggested breakdown for your time allocation. All right, always remember to begin with booklet A. All right, finish up booklet A, because booklet A, the 28 marks, need you to be really fresh and mentally alert so that you're able to catch any traps that lie in wait for you, and you're able to do it very quickly and efficiently and carefully so you can secure the maximum number of marks. Then when you move into booklet B, you remember my suggestion is always to begin from the back to the front, because the more challenging components are at the back. Comprehension, the closed passage, the synthesis exercise. So working backwards from the back to the front will give you the energy and the mental focus to do the harder sections first, rather than getting really tired when you get to comprehension and not being careful. Remember, comprehension is the section where you can most easily score 20 marks because we are no longer penalizing you for grammar, all right? So 20 minutes for booklet A, 20 minutes for the closed passage, the both of them, the grammar and the comprehension, 10 minutes for editing, another 10 minutes for synthesis, 30 minutes for comprehension, 20 minutes for checking. And that's it, an hour, 50 minutes, just like that. So please remember, don't waste the time, be very focused, check again, even if you're fast, check and check again, and make sure that you spot any errors. Read the question together with your answer back to yourself, listen out for any errors or any mistakes that you may have made, okay? So this is the suggested allocation for time management. Remember, booklet A first, then booklet B, but from back to front is my suggestion to all of you, and I hope that this will help you, all right? So let's get down to the tips that I have for each of the sections. But before that, any questions? Hello. Okay, welcome Jack, Sis, Reese, and John, all right, to the group. Okay, so if those of you who just joined in, I'm going through some general tips for tomorrow, and I'm going to only cover selective portions that I feel that you guys have been rather weak in the practice papers that I've observed, okay? So that's where I'm coming from for today. Not exhaustive revision, just very quick, and I aim to finish in less than half an hour, and I'll have a little Kahoot quiz at the end, all right, for those of you who stick around to the end, okay? And then there'll be some prizes to be won for all who participate. Everyone is a winner, okay? All right, so time management, enough said. Try to use up every minute. Don't waste any time. Be very careful, all right? Next. So general strategies, right? Tackle booklet A first was what I said, okay? Annotate every question, and you have seen enough of my work solutions to know that Mr. Pang is very particular about using contextual clues to narrow down the answers to the correct one, okay? So use your clues to eliminate options that are not going to fit. For example, in this question, I blanked to the train station when I saw an old lady pushing a heavy trolley. So the word saw already tells me that every present tense option is out. So walk and am walking is automatically out. So I'm only going to choose between was walking and were walking. And since I is a singular, I was walking to the train station. All right, so remember, subject-verb agreement rule. Okay, in this case, because it's past continuous was, I does not break that rule. All right, I still fits within the rule of subject-verb agreement rule. All right, so using the clues to eliminate the difficult, eliminate wrong options and focusing on the correct options allows you to very quickly and very efficiently select the right answer without making any careless mistakes. All right, so remember the verb, noun, verb structure. Okay, so the moment I see the verb, the noun and the verb structure, I know the third verb is in its base form, therefore I ignore all the other options and I zoom in on the base form, which is stab. Okay, so annotate, use the clues to eliminate options, and then check your answers by reading back the answer to yourself. Did anyone see the suspect stab the victim with a broken bottle? Sounds correct to me. I don't detect any errors. It should be correct, so the answer is 1. Okay, so use the combination of the clues and reading aloud to check your answer against yourself. Okay, so these are some strategies I recommend for booklet A. Annotate the questions, use the annotations and the clues to narrow down your answer, then read your answer back to yourself. All right. Okay, no questions. Next, tackle booklet B next. Start with comprehension open-ended. Highlight the keywords in the question. So what happened as the villagers tried to close the thatch shutters? So I'm going to be looking for tried to close the thatch shutters in the passage. All right, so I'm going to go to that section in the passage, highlight the keywords in the passage and look around the keywords for the answer to the question. So what happened when they tried to close the thatch shutters? You'll find what happened in the sentence itself or in the sentence that comes before or after the keywords in the passage. All right, so very important to identify keywords, and this is all the annotation that I need you to do. You don't need to visualize, you don't need to make connections, you don't need to ask questions, you don't need to infer. in the terms of annotating the passage. You just need to identify the keywords, locate them in the passage, and then look around the keywords for the answers to your question. And remember, if the question is a 2-mark question, I'm looking for 2 parts to my answer. It's probably a think and search question. I need to find 2 parts to fit into my answer. If it's a 1-mark answer, then I'm looking for right there, right question, likely, so the answer is in 1 location, I can take it. All right. If I need to infer the answer, then it's going to be an author and me, right, or an on my own question. So I've got to infer, like for example, how did they feel when they saw the damage the storm had created? So I got to infer, put myself into their shoes. So that would be author and me or on my own question. Okay, but either way, identifying the keyword in the passage will help you to arrive at the answer. Looking at the marks allocated will allow you to deduce how many parts your answer should contain. All right, so that's for your booklet B comprehension, general strategies. Okay. For closed passages, always mark out the clues. Okay, always mark out the clues, because the clues are designed around the blank to help you arrive at the correct answer. So every closed passage is built around clues, and those clues have been planted there specifically for you to find and then to use in order to deduce the right answer to fit into the blanks. So please highlight the clues and use the clues to solve your question. For example, question 39 here. Can you see the word to here? We've learned about the to verb. So the to verb is in its base form, right? So I can transform helped, which is in the past tense form, into its base form help, right? No S, help, base form. So looking at the clue to allows me to arrive at the correct one, all right? Okay. Let me have a look at this. Yeah, all right. Chun Hong just messaged me the content. All right, let me answer that question in a moment. All right, let me finish this presentation first. Chun Hong, all right. Thank you for asking though. I'll get back to you shortly, all right? So let's move on. So these are some grammar rules that I'd like you to really consider and remember. The subject-verb agreement rule. Now, when we say subject-verb agreement rule, we always have to be very careful about identifying the correct subject. Okay? So in the case of the first example, James, together with the girls, is going to the market. Notice James is the subject, not the girls. All right? Together with the girls is in 2 comma, they are A positive, meaning additional information added onto the subject. So James, together with the girls or accompanied by the girls, is going to the market. So James is going to the market, and he happens to be going together with the girls. All right. However, look at the second example. Neither James nor the girls are going. Now, why is this now are and not is? Because the subject is no longer James. Remember, in neither nor or either or, the nearest subject to the verb agrees with it. So the nearest subject is the girls, not James. Therefore, the girls now become the subject, and therefore many know as after the verb. So it's the girls are going to the market. All right. So be very careful about identifying the correct subject in order to agree with the verb. All right. Next, to verb. To verb, right? So remember, we learned this to verb and verb noun verb. Whenever a verb comes after the word to, it always takes its base form. James likes to eat. He told me to sing loudly. They decided to come for the birthday party, or they decided to go to the party. All right, so to eat, to sing, to swim, to go, right? The verb that comes after to is always in its base form. Remember this rule. It appears a lot in MCQs. It appears a lot in editing. It appears a lot in closed passages. So be very alert, because subject-verb agreement, to verb, and then the verb-noun-verb rule, they appear all over the place in booklet A and booklet B. So mastering these rules, being alert to them, will help you to save many marks in case you are being careless. Okay? So verb-noun-verb, same thing. Usually for sense verbs, I felt him touch me. I felt mother pinch me. All right? So felt verb, his mother noun, pinch verb. Okay, so verb, noun, verb. The second verb in a verb, noun, verb structure is in its base form. All right, usually used with sensing verbs. Okay, so let's take a pause here and let's see if there's any questions. All right, let's see. Okay, let's see what questions there are. Right, okay, Kahoot will come at the end of the quiz. I'll let you all know soon, all right? We have to cover the quiz, we have to cover the content of the slides, then the quiz itself. It's a very short quiz, it's just for fun, right? No worries. Okay, let's see. Yes, you can highlight your answers to check. Okay, what's the good? Yes, okay, I think. Okay. As well as is the same as together with. Yes, as well as. All right, so good question about as well as. Okay, some of you are asking as well as. So if I have something like James as well as John, how would I go about answering this? James as well as John. Okay, let me see. All right, there are so many questions. Okay, I'm sorry, Charlene, I cannot guarantee you that I'll finish before 7:30, all right? For the rest of you, let me answer the either or question by JJ first. When we use either or, yes, so either the girls or James, in the case of either the girls or James, James is the subject nearest to the verb. So either the girls or James is guilty, exactly. But if I change it, either James or the girls are guilty. So the nearest subject to the verb agrees with it, okay? And I believe Joyce had a question about, is as well as the same as together with? Yes, it is. It functions the same way. It functions the same way, all right? It functions the same way. It's a good question, all right? Let me just look at some more questions on the phone while we are waiting around, okay? So give me a minute. Let me just check whether there are any more questions on the WhatsApp chat groups. You guys are asking very good questions. I encourage you to continue to think about what I said and to look at any other questions you all might have. All right, okay, there doesn't seem to be any more questions. Can we use not only but also? I'm not too sure whether it's not only but also. Used where? Yes, we follow the subject nearest to the verb for either or, Jared, that's correct. Yes, correct. Okay, your questions are good. I just want to make another statement. There's a lot of confusion. I'll jump off the question that Joyce asked. There's a lot of confusion between as well as and. All right, so if I say John and James, right? If I say John and James, it's John and James are going to the movies. All right, but if I say John as well as James is going to the movie, because John is the subject as well as Jane is an additional information to the subject John. When I use the word and, I'm connecting two subjects to make them a plural. All right, but when I'm using as well as, I'm adding information to the singular subject. So don't be confused, okay? This is a good question. Yeah, it won't be too long. Chloe, it won't be too long. Neither nor, Shaden, is exactly the same as either or. Neither the boys nor James is. Neither James nor the boys are. All right, so the nearest subject to the verb agrees with it. Okay, exactly, Jared. All right, so and usually combines two things and therefore is plural. As well as doesn't always make it singular. If the subject is plural, then it's plural. So the boys as well as James are, right? Because the boys in this case is a plural subject. So you can't say it's always singular. Okay, right? So Jared, be very careful. Plural for and, yes, but singular or plural for as well as, depending on whether the subject is one or many. Okay, good questions, good questions. All right, great. So back to this subject-verb agreement rule. To verb, verb, noun, verb, remember. Okay, subject-verb agreement rule. One puts s after the verb, many no s after the verb. Always look for the subject to agree with the verb. To verb and verb, noun, verb, they have the base form in the second verb. All right, the verb that comes after to. No, no, as well as does not follow the nearest noun. Okay, no, it does not, Chloe, right? It's always following the subject. The subject is at the head of the sentence. So James as well as John, James is the subject. Okay, so the subject is at the head of the sentence. Okay, I hope this clarifies that for you, Chloe. So James as well as John, the boys as well as the girls, all right? So the boys is the subject. Chloe as well as Mr. Pang, so Chloe is the subject. Okay, Mr. Pang as well as Chloe, Mr. Pang is the subject. So the subject appears at the head of the sentence for as well as, all right? And is different, huh? When I use and, Mr. Pang and Chloe are, so together, all right? And connects two nouns to form a plural subject. Okay? Yep. Yes, correct. The noun after as well as. Xavier is correct. Yes. Okay. Jared, it's not the noun before, it's the noun after. So James as well as the boys. Alright, the boys. Additional information. Okay, yeah, that's right. Yep. Okay, so please think carefully, consider what you are typing, because otherwise I have to keep correcting you. Alright, so be a bit careful as you're typing. Don't type immediately, think before you type. Okay, let me move on. I don't want to delay you for too long. Okay, so subject verb agreement, to verb, verb noun verb, these are rules to remember. Okay, verb number rule. So by the time I saw him, he had run away. So remember 1, 2. I was walking down the street when I saw the man. Again 1, 2. Was walking, saw. I have been cooking since I was made a chef. Was made, 2. Have been cooking, 3. Right? James has been leading the team since he was chosen as a manager. Right? So a lot of times verbs follow this kind of a 1, 2 or 3, 2 kind of a rule. Okay? So be aware of the pattern in a sentence and make sure that they're consistently in the past or present tense. Okay? Alright, let's see if there are any more questions. Right, appears to be quite alright. Nobody appears to be asking any questions at the moment. Let me see. Okay. Alright. Okay. Yeah, hello Raihan. James is the boys. Yes. Okay, excellent. Alright, let me move on. Okay, so in case you want to remember about the verbs and their tenses, you can refer to an earlier revision video that I want to move on. Okay? So these are the spelling gremlin words. I posted them on Edmodo. I strongly recommend that you review them because these are very commonly misspelled words that can appear in editing, that can appear in synthesis, that can appear in even in your grammar or vocabulary MCQ. So these are words I'd like you to pay attention to. Recognize, environment, unnecessary. This was in our set 6 booklet B. Remember, unnecessary, I spelled un-un-n and then C, only one C but 2 S's. Okay, 2 double N's, double S's but only 1 C. Okay, unnecessary. Right, genuine. Right, this was in unit 6, I believe, one of the editing worksheets. Monitored. All right, this came out in one of our compositions. Okay, dessert, desert, dilemma, right, whether, accidentally, accidentally, remember with the A, not without the A. All right, quarreling, whenever the word ends with an L, always double the L before you put the ing, okay, or the ed, right? And atmosphere, all right, this was Alison's favorite word to misspell, but she successfully overcame it. It's at 6. Okay, so well done. Okay, so these are the spelling gremlins. I just wanted to cover them very quickly, and you can go onto Edmodo and look at them again, all right, before tomorrow. Okay, next, the quiz. All right, go for it. Okay. Right, so I want to clarify that this quiz is only for existing Sinmin students. So if there are any of my former students watching, please do not attempt this quiz. It is only for my current students. So everybody, please go ahead and log on to the quiz at www.kahoot.it. All right, and in the meantime, Mr. Pang will administer it. Okay, I'm seeing some players joining already. Wonderful. Okay, everybody's a winner. Anybody who's able to join? Okay, yes. Okay, we have 7 players so far. I'll give it a minute more. I'll start it in a minute's time. Okay, yeah, okay, yes. Okay. All right. Yeah. Great. Wow, 12 players already. Wonderful. 15. Wow. Oh my. Okay. Wow, 16 players. I am amazed at the number of people turning out for this video. I guess there are more of you watching than I thought. Okay. Let's see if there are any more. I'll start it soon. Oh, there's some more popping in. Okay, 1 more minute. It's a short quiz. There are only 5 questions, and it's really just to test the system. While you're waiting, let me just show you. I have some Hello Panda chocolates, some Cadbury chocolate bars to win. Let's see who are the top players. All right, I have altogether 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I have 14 prizes and 19 players. Okay, so I will pick the first 14 top scorers. So you'll need to be the fastest responders and you need to get it right in order to qualify for the prize. Okay, so like I said, there are 8 chocolate bars and 6 Hello Panda boxes. So they're up for grabs. The top 14 out of 19. So I say your odds are really good. Okay, right. Without further ado, let us begin. I begin. Okay, when a connector appears in front of a sentence, what do you do? All right. Okay. 5 more seconds. You better hurry up. 5 more seconds. All right, excellent. Okay, let's see whether there's any feedback about that. Okay, hold on please, everybody. Let me just check something. Okay, can't join. Okay, all right. Okay, Chloe is in. Okay, I hope everybody's okay. All right, never mind, it's all right. Let's move on to the next question. Okay, hold on. Let Mr. Pang just minimize this. Let me bring this chat group over here and let's go on to the next question. Oh, that's strange. Okay, never mind, it's all right. Okay, go. Can you see it? Okay. Chloe, try to rejoin again with the code 3161. All right, great. Okay, right. Okay, Chloe, why don't you try to rejoin the game? Let me wait for you. Okay. We'll troubleshoot this, okay? Those of you who are having problems, don't worry. This is just a trial. Oh, okay, right. You have to look at the question on my computer. I see. Okay, let me do it this way then. Okay, how about this way? Yeah. Okay, right. Okay, let's go to the next question. Right, let's go. Next question. There we go. Okay, present participle form of quarrel. Okay, sorry Siddharth, I'm busy right now. Alright. Yep, I'm seeing more answers. Yay, hooray. Excellent. Okay. Oh, okay, Chloe. I think you need to do this on maybe on an iPad or something. Let's see what we can do, okay? I'm very sorry, but no, don't worry. This is just a trial, okay? All right, question 4. The verb agrees with the nearest subject when oh, you're taking a long time. Quick. 5 more seconds. Quick. 5 more seconds. Quick. 3 more seconds. 2 more seconds. 1 more second. Ah. Okay. Right. Let's see. Aha. Okay. Ah. Oh dear. Okay. All right. Last question. Just for fun. Okay. This one. Most handsome teacher is. It's too fast. Oh. Okay. Never mind. For the next quiz, I will make it a little bit. I'll make it a little bit faster, a little bit slower, okay? Yep. Yeah, there's no wrong answers for this question, right? Okay, everybody's a winner. Yay. Okay. All right, everybody got it. Yay. Okay, finally everybody got it. Okay, yay. Okay. I will get the save results. All right, so I will download the results, and I'll get back to you guys about who are the winners. So thank you all for participating in the quiz. It's 7:29, almost 7:30. I've learned about how I can make the quiz better. I'll make the quiz questions longer. I will not block the screen. I will give you all a bit of advance notice so you can view the quiz on a different device other than a mobile phone. All right? Okay, bye-bye everyone. All right, thank you for staying. If you have no more questions, you can log off. Have an early night tonight, review all the content that I've just covered. I will post the slides on Edmodo. You can look through it again if I went too fast. I won't post the video because I have no time to edit it, okay? Yep, I will do more Kahoots, don't worry about it, okay? I will make it a longer and more interesting quiz the next time. I was just testing the system, seems to work, that's great. Okay, bye. All the best for tomorrow. Rest up. I know Cheryl's bedtime is approaching. Alright, bye everyone. Any questions, remember, just buzz me and I'll answer you as best as I can. Alright, all the best for tomorrow. Blessings, kids. May you rest well and do well tomorrow. Remember to be very careful. Look through everything. Okay, bye-bye. See you guys. I'm ending the stream now. Remember to ask me questions. Bye. Chloe, I'm sorry you couldn't participate. Bye. Bye.